Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with Inked Pulp, and I'm back with another Art Before Breakfast. So I got my new camera, and I need to play with it a little bit because I can't get the brightness setting just right. So I want to look at it on my iPad so that it shows me oh shoot. I messed it up. Okay, I need to turn this because, sorry about that. And then unmirror it. Okay, that's how things should look. Sorry, you guys, I'm just getting this new camera all set up. I've got all kinds of stuff here that I found yesterday. All right. Hi, KK. I have a new camera and I'm just getting it all set up here. There we go. And that looks good. Is it too bright on YouTube, KK, or does it look good? Okay, I need to be this way, so I've got to turn. All right, I think that works. Just trying to get it straight. All right, I think that works. Good morning, Pam. So tell me, this is my new camera, the one that I should have bought the first time. How does it look? Is it too bright? Is it, ooh, it's not focused. There it goes. Does it look good? I hope that this one's going to be better. Yeah, it zooms in. I mean, it does an up close and personal real well. Yep. That's what I was wanting. All right. All right. So I think we're good. So I got this new camera and now I did not get the pictures from Mimi. So I don't want to finish this up yet because I'm looking for my birthday list under here. KK, we're putting together a birthday list, just month and day, for all the people who, come into Art Before Breakfast so that I can do a little birthday celebration on people's birthdays. So if you're interested, if you don't want to participate in the birthday, don't have to, just say don't, I don't want to participate. Or if you want to, then give me your month and day of your give me the month and day so that I can oops, let me check one other thing here. Can you guys hear me? Mexico, okay. Okay, April 15th. Ooh, tax day. What a day to have a birthday. I guess you never forget when your taxes are due. Okay, you can hear me. Good. So I have the new camera. Now, what I want to do today, and I did this a long time ago on a piece that I was making. Hang on, I need to find. I did a whole bunch of cleaning yesterday and I moved stuff around and I don't know where it all is. Okay. We're going to make a large tag. We're going to make a large tag. And I am going to use this little, normally people do this with like a credit card. I don't have one handy, so I'm just going to use this. And this will be a big tag. There we go. Ooh, that is really big. I wonder if that's too big. That might be a little bit too big for what I want to do. And now, like I said, I was cleaning up yesterday, so I was moving stuff all around. And do you know that for the life of me, I don't see what I did with my paper trimmer. Hang on. Hang on. Let me find it. It's got to be here somewhere. It's what I get for trying to clean things up. What did I do with it, you guys? Where did I put it? It couldn't have gone very far. Hang on. Huh. That big old guillotine cutter surely could not have gone very far, but I'm not seeing it, so we'll just punt and do it this way. A large tag. Yeah, this is probably a little too large, though, for what I want. Actually, I'm going to do this because that'll be straighter than trying to cut it. All right, there's that. And I don't know where that, it's funny once you start cleaning stuff up, you have to make a pretty big mess in order to get things clean, right? Now, see, that still didn't. This side is longer and steeper. There, that's better. All right. Oh, good morning, Big Mama. Hey, if you guys haven't seen it yet, Big Mama did a share of her journal that she just made for Dear Julie's design team project, and oh my gosh, it is a gorgeous. There we go. That's better. That's a little better. All right, so Now what I need to do is cover this thing. And I just happen to have this tissue paper right here. So let's just use it. Let's just use the tissue paper. Do you know if Big Mama's okay? I'm sorry, Mimi's okay, Big Mama? I have not heard from her. She wasn't here yesterday, and then I sent her a message about getting those pictures for Shanoa's card, and I didn't hear back from her, and that's not like her to not respond. And so I'm wondering if everything is okay. Yeah, isn't cleaning with coffee is probably not the best idea. So let's try water instead. So yeah, I was just a little bit worried about Mimi. Had doctors. Oh, so she had to go out of town. Okay. That makes me feel better. I thought it was just an in-town thing. So we'll finish the card when she gets back and can send us some pictures. Just put this up. I'll just have to cut it. That makes more sense. I was getting worried about her. Cleaning with kind of. That was too funny. And I'll show you what I mean by a double pocket here. Oh, you got it yesterday. Okay, you're welcome. All right, here we go. Let's throw this away. And let's put this away. All right. So here's our big tag. Now, what I want to do, before I show you that, so I came across a bag yesterday with a bunch of stuff I ordered that I had forgotten about. I don't remember ordering these little bunnies. It's not something that it's not my style, so I don't know why I ordered it, but I guess I did. But more importantly was a whole bunch of, ooh, look at that. Look at that piece of linen. Was a whole bunch of bags. Like these are little, this was a free, and they're just all sorts of foliage, kind of transparent stickers. So those will be fun when I just need some foliage. And then there are like a gazillion little types of bags. This one's like a craft cardstock, so it's kind of stiff. These are just little bags. These are some little bags. Let me play with my zoom here. See if I can zoom you in to get a little closer view. Another little bag black. Here's some with crows on the wire. Look at all these great little bags. And then some bigger ones, polka dots, white. Look at that with the gingham. Some more white, another gingham. Kathleen Moore's video. I know, me too, Big Mama. I have a hard time throwing stuff away. There's some more. And then here's a big, here's 10 of the bigger glassine bags, which I could have used the other day. Here's some little tiny paper bags. Here's some craft cardstock with gold foil on them. Here are some, those just look like individual stickers. They don't look like envelopes, but they're the old airmail. Here's some bigger bags with pink flowers. And then this goes in a 3-ring binder, but I think they're pockets and I can certainly, you know, use those. So, am I filling a box for you? I know, aren't these great? And then I got these playing cards. They're zombie playing cards. Oh, and they say stuff on the other side. Dead end street, translate that literally. Little known fact, zombies love the color orange. Ooh, maybe Mimi's a zombie. Hi, Lori B. Zombie survival. It's not a marathon, it's a sprint. Get a reliable car. Breakdowns can be deadly. Oh, that's funny. Don't be a hero. Let someone else get eaten. You're a goner. Be faster than the next guy. Survival. There is no app for that. Oh, I know, Lori B. Isn't that a beautiful journal? I absolutely loved it when I saw it. So I got this pack of zombie cards. And then in this envelope, there was, oh, look at these pretty cards with the, I got some seam binding. I don't know why I would have bought that. And then some stamps. These are, you know, made by, stamped by, created by. So this is where you can mark your stuff. So that's all in there. Oh, that was a prize. That's why I got it. There was no charge for that. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. I ran across that bag yesterday while I was cleaning and forgot I had that stuff. All right, so here's what I'm going to do with this. Let me zoom back out a little bit here. Oh, I love this zoom. I love this new camera. And it comes up close and you can see it. So I got the right one. All right, so let me put things away because I'm now on my kick to try to put things away when I use them. Don't need that bone folder. I liked Big Mama when you said there's nothing bone you can say about that, your bone folder. It's all plastic. That made me laugh. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to take some little, let me use some playing cards as an example. Oh, I know. I had to finish it this morning because I was falling asleep. That one. So I've got some so these are some of Becky's cards. And what I want to do is put 2 pockets sideways on this. So I want to take a piece of, I know I'm like squirrel. I also yesterday found these fabrics I forgot I had. I think these are all Tim Holtz. Look at that fabric. And then I have some that are more like strips. Maybe, no, it's not a full fat quarter, but there's the map. There's this one. These are like maybe 12 by 12 squares. And then the same thing in black. And then I got the basket weave. And then the basket weave in black. So I've got brown and black. And this was just a little random piece, but I don't know if this one's a Tim Holtz or not, but it's in there. And then I know this one is Tim Holtz. So look at all those fun fabrics I found. Totally forgot that I had them. It's going to be like Christmas around here as I'm cleaning up. All right, so let me get back to what I was trying to do here. I won't necessarily use this paper, but I'm going to use it to show an example. So, and again, I don't know what the heck I did with my paper trimmer. That sucker's big enough, I should be able to see it wherever it is, but I'm telling you, I don't see it, folks. I don't see it. So let's, not that. I know. I need to better organize my little fabrics so that I can see what I have. All right. Come on. We'll just use these as examples. And I will need to cut them down a little bit. So maybe here. And here. Okay, here's my plan. I'm going to put one pocket here, and then we'll have a little tag. It may stick out over the side. That's fine. And then I'm going to put one pocket down here, and we'll have something sticking out there. So we'll have one up top and then one down at the bottom. What do you guys think about that? I'm not going to put these cards in there, but that's my plan. So we've got a double pocket, and we can put like a little sticker down here, and up here we can kind of decorate. So that's my plan. Do you guys like it? Have you ever done one of these, Big Mama? This one's not straight. I want to cut it straight because maybe I'll just use these, and maybe I'll take some of that fun fabric and decorate with that. Do the top. There, they're almost the same. Not quite, but almost. And actually, I'm going to cut this one down just a hair more. All right, let's throw away the scraps. Not those 2 scraps. I'll keep those. And I don't need to do anything on the back side because, I found this. This is a Waverly. Do we want to use that on there for the pockets, or should I use one of these other fabrics? Should we use one of these? This one's a bigger piece. I could cut just a strip off of this and cover these. How about if we do that? Watching and learning. This was just something when I did the 100-day challenge and I was making tags for 100 days, I, ran out of ideas. So I was just trying to come up with anything for tags, and I came up with this little double pocket idea. All right, so let's put these back. All right, let's see, we could have a pocket like that. Let me put some Fabri-Tac down. One thing that I have learned in this journey is that it's never like, just because you put something down a certain way doesn't mean it has to stay that way. It's like taking these little scrap pieces for pockets. We can put fabric over them. We can do whatever we want and make them something else. All right. All right, so I'm just covering these, and I probably will cut them right around the, right around the strips, because I want them to be pockets and be easy to get in and out of. Plus, they have to kind of butt right up against each other on the inside of the tag. All right, there's one. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Now, and I know you'll understand this, Big Mama, even like this little scrap, I can use that to make a little bow. I can put it, I don't even throw away these little things. Maybe this one, because it's cut at an angle and it's all it's falling apart. It won't hold up to tying or anything, but the rest of them, they're good scraps to keep. So Big Mama, I'm with you. I keep way too many scraps, and as I'm cleaning up, I'm finding that I have a gazillion boxes with scraps in them. So that's going to be one of my things, is consolidating all of the scraps. Let's see, what part do we want? I guess we could do this one right here. A pocket tag challenge once, yeah. I really don't do many challenges just because I have a lot going on, and I don't know that I can always make the deadlines. And I wouldn't want to disappoint anybody. I probably should join one or two, but I haven't so far. All right, more scraps. Probably not my favorite fabric, but I'm thinking about putting some lace on it and doing some other things. I'm going to sew around them really quick. I'll be right back. Then we'll decorate the pockets, and then we'll, ooh, I think I've got something here to put in them. We'll see. Well, happy Saturdays. Anybody have big plans for the day? I don't have any big plans, just keep creating and cleaning up my room. Cleaning up this messy room. It's getting a lot better, but now everything is in piles. And I have to figure out how I'm going to put it all back again. That's my dilemma right now. Hello to anybody who might have come in. I'm at the sewing machine. And I am almost done. We're making some little pockets for this tag. All right. Back stitch, and we are done. All right. Alrighty, has anybody else come in? No, I haven't. Never made one. Hi, April. Pocket challenge. I never did challenges because of the corporate world making me chase carrots. Yeah. Ooh, that sounds good, Big Mama. Uh-oh. All right. Let's just cut these off a little, but still leave them hanging. All right. So one's going to go up here. And one's going to go down here. So April, I'm just making a double pocket thing. And then we will slide cards in there. Now, before I do that, should I do some stenciling or stamping on the background? I'm thinking maybe so. I've got some postage stuff. I've got this bird stamp. Got another bird stamp. Ooh, I like this one. I know, doesn't that sound good? I did one of those not too long ago. This is one of my favorite stamps. This is a favorite, and this is a favorite. How about some? Yeah, I kind of am too, and I love this morning, challenge that we do, or this morning show that we do, because it really Let's see, what color shall we do it in? Let's do brown. Just be dull. Let's see. I love this one. Yeah, it's very light. It's not a super dark stamp. Okay, that's enough of that one. Now let's do some more of this. Do y'all, when you're stamping, sort of put all your stamps together in one place? I used to spread them out, and they always looked like just random all over the page. And I was watching other people and how they did theirs, and they sort of they spread them, or they kind of clumped them together, and I thought it just looked so much more cohesive. That way. Yeah, see, there's just a few little kind of going with the, let's put just a little bit of this right there. And maybe a little bit down here at the bottom, just a couple of swirlies. All right. That's good. Let's put all these away. I have a little drawer at the front of my desk here. That's where I keep all my favorite things. All right, let's put these down. I'd be the first in line to buy your ticket for what? Oh, yeah. I agree. I love Lori B's videos too. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's bringing up some of the threads, which is fine. It's fine to have a few grungy threads. And the way you do grunge, Lori B, just, we all do kind of the same things, but we have our own take on it. And I just love, you know what? I'm going to wipe that off. I'm not going to glue that on because these are really thin pockets. And the glue is going to spread after I put it on. And it may take up space that I need for the tags. So I'm going to use some double-sided tape. This is pretty strong double-sided tape. And that way the pocket will remain the same size. We won't take up any. I know, Lori B, you are truly amazing. But everybody is in their own way. I mean, like Big Mama's stuff. Holy cow, that was gorgeous. And it's just very different. Even though she does grunge too, it's not the same way of doing grunge that Lori B does, or that I would do, or anybody. It's just different. All right, there's that one. Yeah, and everybody in their own way, Lori B, right? I haven't seen work from anybody on here, and I keep asking Mimi, have you ever seen Mimi's work, Big Mama? Because I keep asking her to send me something, a picture. Told her if she doesn't want me to share it, I won't. But I just want to see something that she has made. I think I'll turn this one this way. All right, let's put... I'm your Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, Lori is. Not me. I have no formal art training. I just know what I like. I see what I see, and if I like it and it's pleasing to the eye, then I go for it. I'm not an artist by any stretch of the imagination. Wow. I'm lucky if I can get 50 on mine. I just don't get a ton of views. And that's fine. I just don't. Not yet, anyway. I'm getting there. You guys, I am 10 away from 1,000 viewers. And I want so badly to get there. All right, let's go. There. So now we've got one down here, and then we've got one up here on the side. Gotta burnish down that tape so it doesn't come up. Because that tape is pretty darn sticky. I don't think it's gonna, not without tearing the page, it's not gonna come up. All right, now let's look. I was going to sew on these, and they've been sitting here, and I haven't done it. I have these. Oh, they're too big. I have these little, like, snippets, but they're too long. All right. So do we want to make some little snippets to go in these pockets? Do we want to... Ninth grade art class. Throw those pages around, Big Mama. All right, so Lori B, Big Mama, help me out here. What shall we put in the side pockets? And then I do want to put some trim or something on the pockets themselves. I'm going to ink up the edges on this big tag. Cut, cut, cut. You want me to cut those snippets? Or do we want to put something else in there besides snippets? I'd have to back them with paper so you could write on them if I use them. Let's make snippets. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can make some. We can make a couple of snippets to put in there. And I'm sure yours don't stink. You probably just need to add a little more. When in doubt, just keep adding. And they'll eventually look good. Good morning, Penny. All right. So, April wants to make snippets. I doubt that, April. I doubt that. All right. Now we could make one and I could use one of these. I could cut this one down a little bit. It's not the right colors, but do we have to have specific colors? I want to back that on something a little stiffer. Let's do this. Let's take some of this paper and make little snippets, and let me see how tall they can be. It can go from about there to there. That's true, because others always love what you do, even when you think your stuff isn't that good. Let's see, we're going to make them about this tall. And about this wide. All right, I'll get out some laces and fabric. And well, do you want to make a paper snippet, a fabric snippet, or fabric and lace, or some ribbons? What kind of snippet do we want to make? April, I'll let you pick since you wanted to do the snippets. What kind of snippet? Because I've got everything. He stopped in yesterday, but he said he was busy working on a project, and so he was kind of just listening. I think he's working on projects. I'll send him a note and say, hey, the ladies are wondering what happened to you. Come on. This doesn't have to be super pretty on the end because we're going to kind of cover it up anyway. All right. Book and pen. Okay. Well, you want to put your snippet on some kind of paper, and since we're going to use these to go in a pocket, I thought they needed to be a little sturdy. You don't have to do that sturdy like these I just did. I had some offcuts from some of that notebook paper, and I just put them on there, and if I glue these down, they'll be fine. These I want to go in and out of a pocket. So all right, ladies, tell me, should we do fabric snippets or paper snippets? I have got, well, I have got some other, here's some fabric and lace. Oh, there it is. Fabric. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking too. So here's a whole bag of some snippets or some fabric. I don't know, what color palette shall we use? Ooh, I love this stuff. Wonder where that went. These colors aren't necessarily the best for what I'm working on. This would be okay. Do we want to go kind of blues, purples, reds? Because we've got some reds. We could do different color greens. Here's some green. Here's some of that. What do you mean by mixed media, KK? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Here's some with some stars on it. Here's some red. Let me pull out some of my other. Okay, so Big Mama said fabric. What colors? Penny, what are you thinking? Here's some of that. Here's some of this. Put a little bit of color in it. And I've got a lot of lace snippets in here, scraps in here too. Here's a little orange ruffle. And then all kinds of, there's like a blue ticking. All right, that'll get us started. That will get us started. I put paper, lace, filigree charms, ribbon, yep, all kinds of stuff. Now, I have to be careful on these not to go too thick because they have to fit in those pockets. So that's the only thing with that one. Ooh, I love this. Let's see if I have a little piece of this laying off to the side, or I'll tear one because that really goes well with that. All right, there's that. Ooh, here's some little bit of sari silk. There's a little grungy lace. I haven't seen a color scheme. Does anybody have a color scheme in mind that they want to go for, or just a whole mix of colors? I think I've already got some of that out. All right, I'm going to just start. Nobody's given me input on color, so we'll just go for it. We will just go for it. Okay, where's our bases? Let's see. I want to put a big piece of that because I want to make sure that we can see it. A piece of this. This is very much like the like quilty tags that we made, where we just put down, you know, pieces of paper. And I'm just gonna put glue on this because I'm gonna sew on it. So let's put that there. Let's see, where do I have this here? I had this here. How about some of this sari ribbon? Well, that's not going to tear. All right. So I'm just putting stuff down, April. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just laying stuff down. maybe a little piece of that. Just looking at colors that kind of can go together. And that's a real bright color, so I'm not going to have a ton of it showing, but some. That's why these little tiny scraps are good. Yeah, I guess I have. I do buttons definitely, so those are kind of a charm. But yeah, I think I have put charms on before, but not a whole lot. So again, I've just got enough glue. Oh, excuse me. I've got just enough glue to hold them in place, and then I'm going to go sew. Let's take one of this. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Lord. All right, you guys, one day next week, I have to make some habanero salsa. My husband is on his last jar of it, and he can't go without that stuff. All right, so there's that. And we'll go in there like that with all those different colors hanging out. But we probably should put a little bit of lace on there. Now, this is a little bit thicker lace, but we'll put a little piece of this. A little piece of that, and let me look in here and see what I've got for laces. Oh, I've got that dark green, and that's got a lot of fray on it. That would be cool. Yep, this material just about pulls apart, but it's got all kinds of fun fray on it. Let's see what else we've got in here for. Here's some lace, some neutral colored lace. Anybody see anything else that we need to put on there besides some lace? Some lace and some now some of these little pieces that we had left over from the pocket, those could go on there. Okay. And I will probably cut these down a little bit just so they fit in the pocket better, because I think some of these edges are going to cause it to not fit properly. Can you guys see okay? Do I need to zoom in a little bit? Because I don't mind playing with my zoom, you know? All right, there we go. How about if we zoom in just a little bit? So look at that snippet. You see, April? It's just a bunch of stuff. It's not, oh, you guys, I have to mute you for just a minute because I really have to blow my nose. Hang on. Yes, can you guys hear me now? I think I took it off of mute. Yes, this is the new camera. And see, they could write on the back of that, but that is like something that fits in there. And then we could put like a flower or, you know, whatever. But that is, well, we'll just make sure to sew that. Yes, this is the new one. Now, it isn't, I ended up, if you were here when I first got it and I was showing it, I ended up having to send that one back because it was a fixed zoom. I couldn't zoom in. It was fixed in place, and I needed to be able to, and the zoom, the optimal zoom distance was, ooh, we could put that up there. The optimal zoom distance was 10 inches, which was way too far out for me. All right, do we need any more on this? Yeah, this is the new one. And it works just fine. So with this one, the other one, you could only get like 10 inches before it started blurring. I can go up to 2.5 inches. Look at how clear that is. Where that other one would not do that. So, oh, here's a little bit of wedding dress lace, I think. Some kind of grungy lace. Maybe not for this one, maybe on the next one. Do we need anything more on here? A little flat button. I'm going to leave this for now and we'll work on, we're exactly at an hour. So I can, does that help, April, what I did there? And what, oh, you know what I may do is put a little fabric tab on the outside. Let's see what color I want to use for that. Not a dark one. Maybe this dark green color, because we've got green over here. And I'm going to put a tab about like that. Move it up some. Okay. Oh, move the, sorry. But yeah, I really like it. I like being able to zoom with a remote control rather than having to have, you know, go to the software or having to move the camera up and down. I hate having to do that. All right, so there's that. There, we've got a little tab on it. All right, let's look at what we want to do, because I'm going to go to my sewing machine and I'll sew, you know, sew down all that stuff. And so this one's going to go here. What do you guys think about that up there in the corner? And then maybe another bigger piece of grungy lace down here. Lori B, you're our grungy girl. What do you think of that? What do you guys think about those two? And then I could put some little buttons or something on it. And then we could have a topper up here. Do you guys like this up here? I really like this up here. So I'm going to go ahead and put it down. Yep, I like it right there. And then do you guys like this one down here? I kind of do. We've got our grungy lace down there. Lori B's probably cringing. That's not how you put down grungy lace. You need to layer it. And I'm sure that I probably should be layering it, but I don't know. I'm just going for it. You think it looks great? All right. Thank you, Lori B. If I got the grungy seal of approval from Lori B, then I'm doing okay. It's a busy tag. Oh, I was going to put some lace or something down the middle of that. No rules. I like that. I've got some of this minty green, but I want something a little bit wider. Let's look at this, because I think I might have something in here that I like. Oh, I must have taken it out of here and used it and not put it back. How about some eyelet lace? Is that too bright? Might be not. Oh, there it is. This is what I was thinking. What about some of this, because it kind of fits with these little grungy things, and I can put it down on both sides facing out with the points facing out. But this is what I was thinking of. Can't tell which side the side is the front. All right. So we would have a piece like that. Tatter the lace. Okay. This is already kind of tattered. What do you think about these on here? No, I cut that one really long. What do you think about those on the pockets? Add some more lace. Seam ripper goes with the zombie cards. Yes, it does. So I can do a little bit of that down here. I like those zombie cards. I had to get them. This one, I don't want to rip it up too much because I don't want to destroy the flower pattern in the middle there. But we will rip it up some. Oh. Okay, what do you guys think about this? Center is busy, need more on the edges. Okay. Well, I mean, we can have those stick out a little bit more. Let me ask you first about this, and then I'll tackle that comment. Do you guys like this lace down the middle? And I can rip this up a little bit. Let me show you what it looks like. Something dark in the flower center. Yeah. Are you guys okay staying a little bit later today? Well, if anybody has to leave, I understand. But I'm going to keep going on this. I probably won't do this card right now because we're so late, but I'll just make it into a little snippet, and I may put a button or two on there. So how's that? And then we'll do the same thing here. And maybe red in here to pick up on some of this red that's in the rest of it. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to tell you, this is not my favorite piece. The colors, I don't like the fabric that I used. I wish I had used a different color fabric, but I didn't. So sometimes you don't like what you're making, and you just got to soldier on and try to make it into something that you can live with. Because this is not my favorite piece. Hey girl, who you talking? Oh, okay. Hey Big Daddy, you think it's gnarly? Okay. So let's look at something to put. Do we? It's not that color red though. It's more of a crimson red. Or, ooh, I have this old chewed up leather button, but it's too big. I like the idea of like a crimson. Oh, there we go. How about that, you guys? How about that? To pick up on some of these other reds in here? Do you like? Got my big, oh, here's an even like darker one. Oh, I like that even better. Now he's embarrassed. Hi, Big Daddy. Tell me what looks good on here. Does this darker red look good? I like the darker one. What do you guys think of that? Yes to the red. I agree, and I like this darker one. Now, should I just glue it down or should I put thread in it? Ooh, here's a little bit of copper wire that I have. I know what I can do. I know, I like the dark one too. I'm going to put some copper through here, but I have another idea for how to use this copper to make something. Just glue it. Okay. But I have this copper here and I'm going to do something with it. And I may do a few of them. While that's drying, let me go get a pair of round nose pliers and I'll be right back. Flip flops again. Okay. I think that wire may be a little too skinny for what I want to do. It may not show, so I grabbed another little piece of wire. Oh my gosh, you have no clue. But having the metal studio really has come in handy with this. So what I'm going to do, I made just a little, see the little P that I made? Now I'm going to hold this and I'm just going to twist it around. You'll see what I'm making here in a minute. And this is just copper from the hardware store. This is just 20 gauge copper that I bought a pack of. Now I'm going to start pulling it out wider. So I'm making a spiral. Isn't this just cool? And then we can put a spiral our little spiral. Yep, I went mixed media all on my own. Any chance I get to play with metal. So look at this now. I probably needed to make it bigger, but I can do a couple of them. There we go. See, I was going to put a couple of little spirals up here. Or maybe just one down here in the corner. Look at that. Oh, that's it. Look at that. Just right down there in the corner. What do you guys think about that copper spiral? Right down there in the corner. And then we could make a couple more to put up here. I know, isn't that cool? So now I'm going to make one that's an open spiral. It's not spiraled so close together. Yeah, you just need a pair of, yeah, round nose pliers because you can make the inside part and then you can use it to do the spiral. But see how I'm making that an open spiral? I'm not putting the wires so close together. Or just go to the hardware. I paid like a couple bucks for that little. Just get 20 gauge wire, which at the hardware store is a pretty standard gauge because it's easy to work with. It's not too heavy. And you just have to practice making these and getting a feel for how to, how to roll it. I can even just roll it like this. You just want to keep it rounding. There we go. And they get a little wonky sometimes, but distract and steal. And this is now, if you cut metal with your scissors, it is going to dull them. So be careful of that. So there's one up there. And then I'm going to make a couple of little ones with that thinner wire. And this stuff is really thin. And put like 3 up here. What do you think of that? What's good for the goose? You guys are funny. My husband will come to me oftentimes and say, "Do you have any X, Y, or Z? I need it for a project I'm doing." And he'll borrow from me, which back in the day, I would have never believed would happen because, and I think I've told you guys this before, I used to be such a girly girl. The thought of working with metal or tools would have never crossed my mind when I was younger. Like in my 20s, I was all about spending the day at the mall. And so here we go. Here's another little one with the thinner wire. Oh, we're at an hour and 20 minutes. I probably need to wrap this up, but look, and then I'll put another one up there. So I'll do 2 here, or 3 here, 1 down here, and then I'll need to put a button here to balance, or something here anyway to balance it out, or maybe not. I don't know. So we're at an hour and 20. So I'm going to go ahead and finish. Yeah, I'm going to end this because I'm way over time. But I could do this with you guys all day long. I like my metals. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up with some more spirals on here. This is a very busy piece, but hey, I like it. And I like the metals on there. I like it a lot. All right, ladies, I'm going to end the stream. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up. And thank you for being here. Love you all. And I'm going to reach out to Mike and let him know the ladies are missing him. And I'll see you not tomorrow because remember, we're not doing Sunday anymore. So I'll see you Monday morning. Bye.